again. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be modelling in the front area here and the back area here, and we're going to be modelling the trigger as well. I'd model in the magazine section, but I'll just show you. Because the magazine's actually going to slot in a small hole, I need to know how big that hole's going to be. So when I'm actually modelling the magazine, I'm just going to draw these in around it. I suppose I could just edge off this area. In fact I will. Just quickly, I'm just going to select these. It's not going to take long at all. It's only a basic area. And I'm just going to bring them back. I'm just going to go to my weld tool and just weld these onto here. Yeah, that's the last one. I'm just going to select these, and because I know that they're all on the same level, as you can see this didn't change, you can just put it on 0. Deselect it, and then that's finished. Right, now I'm just going to show you what we're going to be doing now. We're going to be just modelling in this back area and the front area here. As you can see, they're just totally blank at the moment, so we need to fill them in, obviously. So going back to my image references, I've collected some new ones. As you can see, I've collected a magazine extension in case I want to put one on. I'm not sure if I want to yet. I've got one where it's cocked back, so I know where the bullet's going to come out. I know what the shape of this barrel's going to look like when it's animated and stuff like that. It's just for future reference when we come to model the top of the weapon. I've got this one where it shows me the back of the weapon, so I can see exactly what shape I'm going to be looking for. It's just a simple shape, but it might take a little bit to just get done. And then I've got this shape here. At the front, then it comes down here, then comes back down, and then goes back up again. And this whole front section pops out a little bit. Show you here, you can see that this whole front section pops out a little bit, and that's on the same level. I'm just gonna come back to 3ds Max, just come back into here. I'm gonna select my object, and just gonna select all these and pull them back. Put them on 0. Put that on 0. As you can see, I selected them differently because they were all on different levels. So now I'm just going to come back up in here. I'm just going to, as you can see, I'm just solidifying the area out first, just so I can get a better understanding of how I'm going to be working with it. Then I can just cut it up and do what I want with it. Right, now that's solid. Just come back to my image reference. Just open this so I can get a bit bigger. Right, yeah, because my middle's down there at the moment, so I'm just going to have to pull these back a bit and leave a little space there. That's what I'm just going to start off by doing. In fact, I could just... no. Select them, connect that, connect that. I'm just going to target weld this down to here. So as you can see, I've got a small little section already. Now I can actually just one second, let me just come back to my image reference. Stops there, so that's about halfway in between. Halfway in between here, I think. No, it's not. My area is quite tall compared to that one, but it doesn't matter. I'm just going to create a halfway up here. I'm just going to shit, one sec. Yeah, sorry about that. I was just paused it to make sure I know what I'm doing. Right, first of all, I'm just going to insert a vert about halfway down here. I'm going to insert 2, in fact. I'm just going to grab these and bring them back. Just going to grab these and bring them back to about there. And bring this forward a little bit. Select my cutting tool. Then just cut. Oh crap! Sorry, missed a bit. Now I'm just going to have to get in a bit closer. Let's cut down there. Might be a bit clumsy because I've just like woken up. Right, I'm just going to select what level these are on. That's 6 point blah blah blah. I'm just going to paste it onto these. Just going to come back to this view here, just so I can see. I know there's two vertices around here somewhere. Is this one? Is that one? Aye. There it is. So just want to make them level. It's going to come out of that, just to see how it's looking so far. That's looking alright. I'm just going to select this edge. I'm just going to bring it down a bit. Let's go full screen. Take off my edges so I can kind of see it. Let's come back to my image reference. This is a bit wider, so because I put them all on the same level, I can just quickly move them without worrying about if it's inaccurate. Oh, that'll do. That should be alright. Just come back into here. Actually goes in quite a bit, so in fact this needs to be. Let's just come out a little bit. Because the barrel's got to go in there. Just need to think about how that's going to look. Right now I'm just going to select this. Nope, not going to select that. Nope. This and this. I'm just going to pull them quite far back. I've lost quite a lot of polygons there, so I can actually just get rid of some. I'm just going to target weld these to this. Because you won't be able to really look at this area really. It's just this area will be actually inside the gun, so it doesn't matter if it's got a couple of smooth group problems. That's how I haven't continued it all the way down, because it doesn't really need to, cause I won't be able to see it. That's looking alright. Right, now let's come to the front of the weapon. And I'm just going to make it bigger, so I can see what I'm doing properly. Come across. Zoom out a little bit. Right. I know that I need to bring this out, and then yeah, it should be easy enough. Mine isn't as round as theirs, but shouldn't matter too much. It's basically a method VTM anyway, so I'm not actually teaching you how to model a weapon perfectly accurately. I just want to teach you the method that I use for dealing with areas. This comes out quite a bit. Right, I'm gonna have to add. Let's pull this up. In fact, I'm just gonna get all these sorted out first because they're a bit in random places. That's alright. Let's put that on 0. Where's it? Right. Not actually accurate with placing them at the moment. I'm just trying to get a good shape going before I start changing things. I think it's the same here really. I don't need all these, so I'm just gonna, because you're not even going to be able to see the front of the weapon. I just want to model it just to make sure in case someone decides to hit someone with it or something like that. Don't know what people use these weapons for. You can use it for anything really. It's always better to just model the whole weapon, optimize it so you've got the minimum amount of polygons you've got, and then you can just do anything with it. You can delete out faces if you don't need them when you've animated it and stuff like that. I'm just gonna come up to these and bring these out a little bit more. Bring this up. Select this, bring this up. Now I'm just gonna cut from here to about here. No, why did I do that? Sorry about that. Sorry there. I don't know, I can't do it like that. Yeah, I'll just do what I did before. There we go. Move that up a little bit. I think that's a bit too small compared to what it looks like on the other weapon. Let's make it a bit larger. That looks alright, I mean, it'll do. I could find out what that is, so when I create the barrel I can just carry on going down there. See what level this is on. In fact, I could just select this whole polygon and bring it down to that level there, because I know that level look. In fact, right, because this is the back and you're going to see it quite a lot, I'm going to actually make this look better than the front, if you get what I mean. So if this is a bit inaccurate, it doesn't matter. Ah, yeah, I thought so. It's just going to bring it out there, and then it means I'm going to have to reshape this whole area. It's going to bring these out quite a bit. It's going to make my barrel quite thin. Nah, it don't matter. Let's bring that up. Try and get a better shape going here. That's looking alright. I'm just going to. I think it's this one. One sec. Oh, no, it's this one. I'm just going to get the height of this, the height level, and just paste it onto this one. If I can select it. I've got it selected. It's just so they're both on a totally flat surface, and when I'm actually modelling other areas, I don't need to worry about not having it. It's looking alright. I don't actually think it's that inaccurate compared to the original, but it is inaccurate, I know that for a fact. I'm just going to come up to the top. Oh, go away. I'm just going to select this here. Select this one, select this one, this one, this one. Make sure I've selected the right one. Yeah, I selected the wrong one. And I'm just going to bring them across. Start with, I'm just going to target weld these onto here. Now I can just target weld that one to that one. Yeah, it's done it correctly. Now select these, copy this, and just put it onto here. There you go. Now we've got kind of the top going. It's looking alright. I mean, there's quite a lot of wasted polygons, but it doesn't really matter at the moment, because I'm going to go around and optimize the whole thing. Because if you can see, I've got this whole line right down the middle. When I actually optimize it, that's going to get totally get rid of it. It's just going to be welded to the side. That's looking alright. Let's come back into here to think about how that's going to look. Don't need to worry about that really. Yeah, we might as well just model the trigger just quickly. All I'm basically going to do with this, I'm just going to get a plane. Just going to convert it to an editable poly, you know, just like I started off. And I'm just going to start to, in fact, I'll just apply the material we made at the start. Select edge mode, and just insert about that many. My move tools, bring that back. I'm so tired. I don't really want to spend much time on the trigger because it doesn't really need to